Hey guys, it's time for a little update of sorts because I should have started my period like 2 days ago. If I was still on birth control, I would have, but I wasn't expecting it to come. It's not here. And I'm having some kind of like symptoms, like I've been super thirsty, and just recently, like, my nipples have started to kind of ache a little bit, so I'm like, oh my gosh, am I pregnant? I've convinced myself that I'm pregnant. I'm not gonna test, but cats have been a symbol of pregnancy for me because my cat died right before, like 6 weeks before I conceived Molly. And I had a dream that I was chasing Eni down the hall at church with my arms outstretched, like she was playfully running away from me, and she turned into a classroom, and as I rounded the corner of the classroom and saw her again, like, she had turned into a toddler that was, like, playfully running away from me. And so it became understood that I, like, traded my cat in for a baby kind of thing. Or that my cat literally turned into a baby. And when I was trying to conceive Emerald, I kept seeing cats everywhere. And especially there was a cat that was in my backyard, which never ever happens. And that ended up being the cycle I got pregnant. I know that because I took a picture of it for Instagram. So anyway, as soon as I did that math with my birth control that I was on and realized when I was going to go off of it, I started seeing cats everywhere. My backyard, like 3 times. I've gone to my backyard to play with Molly, and a cat has, like, darted out of the bushes. And then one time my front yard, I opened my front door, and this cat darted out. And I was like, what the heck? And I was at the park with my mom and my girls, and this cat just sauntered up to me, or to us, on the bench, and, like, we petted it, and then it eventually curled up on the bench next to us and went to sleep. And the first thing I said when I saw it was, am I pregnant? Because cats have just, for me, represented pregnancy. And I keep having dreams about cats. I had a dream that I was, like, living far away in an apartment. My parents came to visit, and suddenly I, like, remembered that Eni was still living at their house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Eni in, like, 7 months. I totally forgot about her. Like, oh, she'll be so happy to see me. Can I come visit you? And I was like, why did I have a dream about Eni? She's been gone for 3 years, and, like, I've just been having dreams about cats. And last night, I had a dream that I was expecting twins, and it wasn't like I'm expecting twins. It was like I am expecting twins dream. Like oh my gosh, I feel so, like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm like, was that a pregnancy dream? Am I pregnant? I don't know if I'm pregnant or not. I'm not gonna test anytime soon. I might test Monday, because we shop at Walmart every Monday, and I can pick up a test there, so. Oh my gosh. Something is happening. I'm definitely, like, feeling my PMS symptoms, so I could be pregnant. I have had a very, very strong feeling several times over the past few months that I am about to have my next child. It will be very soon. I also feel very strongly it will be a boy. I don't know if it will be, but I just feel so strong on my next child's gonna be a boy. I'm gonna tell you this story because why not? Back in April, I was watching General Conference, and the choir that was singing was comprised of college kids. So kids in their, like, way early 20s. And they were zooming in, like, panning through the people in the choir. And there were all these young men that were just so handsome. I remember watching these young men on the screen, and I was like, oh man, they look so handsome, they look so good, like, their parents should be proud. And then, like, I got this very strong, like, feeling that was like, you're gonna have a boy of your own someday that you're gonna be proud of, and he's gonna be just as handsome. And I was just like, and then it also was like, maybe not this time, but you will get a boy. So I'm like, I am gonna have a boy at some point. I feel like it's gonna be a boy this time, and I might be pregnant right now, and I just have a good feeling about it. Like, we'll see what happens. I will film my pregnancy test, of course. My favorite video ever is my positive pregnancy test with Emerald, because that was so unexpected. Even though, in retrospect, it was so obvious. So, we'll see. I'll check in with you guys later, but all the signs are pointing that if I'm not pregnant now, I'm gonna get pregnant really soon. My goal is to be pregnant by December, and that will probably happen. Also, I had a midwife appointment actually like a week ago because my midwife is authorized to do like gyno exams, you know, like wellness checks once a year. And I didn't need a pap test because I actually got one at my 6-week postpartum last year. I totally forgot about it. But we talked about pregnancy and she was like talking about metformin and I was like, I don't have PCOS. Why do you keep thinking I have PCOS? Just because my period is long. Or my cycle is long, and I haven't had a problem getting pregnant. I've been pregnant 4 times. 3 of those times were within like 7 months of each other. So she told me that if I wasn't pregnant in 6 months to come in for an appointment and they can do blood work just to see if there's anything wrong. But honestly, I really think I'm gonna get pregnant before then. So yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm so ready for another baby. I'm tired as heck. But I know that in the next, like, few months, Emerald and Molly should be able to sleep on their own in their own bed, and I'll have a few months to get sleep before I have another baby. So, bring it on. I am ready. Are you ready? Tiny, you ready? You ready for a baby? She's like, what? I met my goal of Emerald being a year old before I got pregnant, so yay. I also met my goal of losing all of my baby weight. In fact, I'm below my pre-pregnancy weight now. Yes. And there were a couple other goals, but I don't remember what they were, but I met them all. Yay. My other goals were like for Ben to have a better job and for Molly to be in underwear, which I don't need to wait for that to happen before I conceive. I just want that to happen before I have the baby. So we'll see. Molly's getting close to being ready for potty training. She'll sit on her potty seat and like make fart sounds and say, ha, poop. You know, she knows what they are now. So yeah, things are changing around here and I'm excited. So I can't wait to have another baby. I've always wanted a big family. So bring it on. I'll talk to you guys later, hopefully with good news. Bye.